Yeah, let's jump into our college basketball right now, Brett, because watching it on Monday night, the Houston game versus the Oregon State game kind of went as we expected. This Arkansas Baylor game that's going on right now as we are recording, though, Brett, that has big implications potentially for the next best bet bracket challenge because it's only down to those that picked Gonzaga to win their bracket. That's the only people that are alive in our bracket pool. You are one of those, though. And while you're not sitting in first right now, you have Gonzaga Baylor, and the man that's at the top has Gonzaga Arkansas. So a potential for you to still run away with this one.
Hey, let's go Baylor Bears. All right, Scott Drew, Jared Butler, Davion Mitchell. I need you guys. Come on. Let's go Baylor.
Time to step it up big. Time to step it up big. And that's why I'm looking big on Tuesday. I'm going to be on both of the underdogs. Money line. Because this just feels like that time that there's going to be an upset. We didn't get it with the Oregon State Houston game. I don't know if we're going to get it with Arkansas Baylor. I think Baylor's going to pull that one out. Gonzaga has been fantastic all year long. They've been good against the spread all year long. USC, though, has come on very strong in this tournament, and the Mobley brothers and the rest of that team, the Trojans, are fighting strong. And then you look at UCLA, they were a first four team that is riding that momentum from being one of those first games played. And they've really picked up a lot of that momentum. And who knows what they could do against Juwan Howard's Michigan that at plus 350 for USC and plus 250 for UCLA. I just need one of them to win, and I'm still going to win over one unit if one of those two does cash. If they both cash, that's 6 units.
Well, good luck on USC, Higgins. I'm actively rooting against you for a variety of reasons, but mainly my brackets. But yeah, I mean, I'll focus in on the UCLA point you're making, Higgins. I think Michigan's been really impressive without Isaiah Livers. It has not mattered. That's been a big talking point all over the tournament this past weekend. But UCLA has been really good, and this is a team that has a lot of players that have actually played together for a really long time. They come from this program, an AAU program out in LA called Compton Magic, and there are actually 4 or 5 guys who play heavy minutes for UCLA that have come out of this Compton Magic program. So, these guys have been playing since high school together. They're now all on campus together. You would imagine they're pretty close friends, and I think we've seen the Pac-12 perform pretty well in this tournament, Higgins. So I gotta think one team gets there. Oregon State couldn't get it done. I'm already betting against USC, so I gotta take UCLA. I'm actually gonna take them on the spread though, just to cover myself a
Okay.
little bit. I'm not full believing in the upset, but I think they keep it close, and I think it's going to be a really great game to watch. And obviously, UCLA and Michigan, 2 power programs, going to be a little bit of a different feel than Houston and and Oregon State out there. This one's a little more blue blood feeling.
You bring up a great point with the familiarity of the UCLA Bruins playing together, not just in college, but before on the AAU circuit and all that, because how many times in years past during March have we seen familiarity, senior heavy teams that have the experience of playing together and seeing these different scenarios? It matters. And the bigger the moment, the more it matters, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's a great AAU program. The Mobley brothers also out of that AAU program. They, went to the Red School in LA, but that's okay. Obviously these are very talented kids, and the kids at Michigan are having a great year too. I don't want to take anything from them. Mike Smith, the Columbia transfer, has been amazing for Michigan. Sade Brown from Wake Forest has been a big transfer for Michigan as well, but I'm just taking the team that's played together a little bit longer.
That UCLA Michigan over under at 136 feels a little low to me as well, considering we just saw a UCLA team that went to overtime against Alabama in an 88-78 barn burner. That was an absolute amazing game, but then it makes sense because UCLA can also play the slower game, like against Abilene Christian that they played the game before that. That was a 67-47 game. I'm not going to find myself in that over-under, at least not on this podcast, but that may be something that I find myself liking the day of on Tuesday. So check our social media at MBB Pod on Twitter, at Next Best Bet on Instagram, and the Next Best Bet Facebook page